Hey everyone, I am going to talk today about the imposter syndrome. Have you all ever experienced this where you feel like you want to start in a space, whether it be social selling or something creative that you want to do, but you get in your own head and you think about like all the other people that came before you that were successful and you don't feel adequate to be able to move into that space? Well, this is a real problem that a lot of people struggle with, and it's called the imposter syndrome, that we feel like an imposter. In fact, even just this past week, I felt like a poser in a certain category, not social selling, but in another category where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing and I'm just gonna try to wing it. And I feel like a poser. I literally said that to somebody, and then I had to stop and think, like, no, like, I'm not a poser. I'm trying. It's so important for us to get out of our own heads and just try. And guess what? We all make mistakes, and there's always a learning curve to anything that we are going to try that's new to us. So this social selling business, is there a learning curve? Absolutely, there's a learning curve. Did I have to learn it? Yes. Will you have to learn it? Yes. So you need to get out of your head. Every single person here, we've had the learning curve, we have trials and errors, and we just have to constantly overcome that feeling that we may not be good enough or that other people are already better at this than us. And we have to get that out of our heads, and we have to try. So there's a couple ways that you can do this. So the first is that you have to not fake it to make it. I hate when people say that, because I feel like at that point we're putting on this facade or this persona, and that we're not really being our authentic selves, because that's not good. We need to be, especially in social selling, we need to be our authentic selves, right? But we need to fake it until we feel it, okay? That's completely different than faking it till you make it. Faking it until we feel it really speaks to our inner selves of what we're feeling. We may not be feeling confident. Well, we need to work on faking confidence. I need to work on that word. We need to fake confidence until we feel confident. How can we do that? Practice, right? So if I am getting ready to call on a boutique, for an example, I will practice what I'm going to say over and over and over. Right? I will practice in front of a mirror. I'll practice with my kids. I will just continue to practice until I feel confident enough that I can pick up that phone and call that boutique. Or if I am going to hit that live button and do a live on a product demo or the journey of my business, that sharing my success story, and I get real nervous, I fake it until I feel it. I practice, right? I make bullet points, and I'll do sticky notes on my computer. That way I have my bullet points of like what I want to talk about. And then I'll just practice that until I feel somewhat confident that I can do this. And if I mess up, guess what? If I mess up during that live, it's okay. It's truly okay. Nobody cares but you if you mess up, really, truly. If you say something wrong, like me trying to say the word confident and I was getting it wrong, it's okay. Just laugh at yourself and move on. There is one girl who, with lives, she was so nervous to do the lives, but she was just going to try anyways. And multiple times over, she would hit that live button, and then she would look at the camera and go, never mind, and turn it off. And that was already out there for the world to see. And guess what? It drew people to her, because most of the world are very much like us, that they're nervous. They're nervous to start something new. Whether it be like a business or, like I said, something product related, they might be nervous to try something product related. And if they can see that we're just real people, that we are not out here faking it until we make it, that we are actually we're trying and we're going to try over and over, they're going to relate to that and say, I've seen her, she's not super polished. She doesn't this isn't like a magazine, where everything is edited to a T. This is just real life. Then people are going to relate to you more. And so I really want to make sure that you understand that it's okay to mess up. It's okay. It's okay to fake it until you feel it. Fake that confidence until you feel confident, right? Practicing, a lot of times what I'll do is if like, as an example, if I'm going to do like a demo in my bathroom of the sunless tanners, let's just use that as an example. On my mirror in the bathroom, before I set my camera up to record, I will, with wipe off marker, I will write the things on my mirror that I need to say. That way I can just look around and see my bullet points of what I need to say. So don't let yourself, like, you are the number one person who's going to get in your own way. And that imposter syndrome will get in your head. You can't do this. Other people are already better at it than you, blah, blah, blah. Do not let that get in your way and stop you from being successful. This social selling business, it actually we all come in at a completely level playing field. We have people in this business that had already created multi-million dollars with their other businesses, but chose to do this business because they wanted time freedom. Their other businesses, they did not get time freedom. So you have people who are already multi-millionaires. You have somebody like me who is a stay-at-home mom, and have never made millions before. You have people all in between. But we all come in at the exact same spot, the exact same level, and we have to figure it out. We have to go through the learning curves of this business, and it is those who will just keep trying again and again and again, and they don't get down. They don't stop when they make a mistake. It's those people that overcome and will build something substantial here with this social selling business. So do not get in your own way. Make sure that you are trying. Make sure if you need to write out scripts and then practice it with somebody, we have a team of people here that will do that with you. If you want to send us, a message that you've sent to somebody that went unread, or maybe they came back and said no, you can send it to us, because we will look over it and we'll be able to, with experience over 10 years in this industry, we'll be able to say, you know what, maybe word it like this next time, or maybe take out this part, things like that. But practice makes perfect, right? Like we will just keep trying and keep going. 83% of people will quit this business. It just is what it is. I hope you are not one of them. I hope that you stay and that you just keep trying and you get out of your head, and that you will do the work day in, day out that all of these people have been giving you, all of the tips and the tricks on how to be successful. Because 10 years into this business, I know that it works, and I know that it can provide you with time freedom and money freedom if that is what you're looking for. So don't get into the imposter syndrome mind headspace. Just get to it, get to the work, and we'll go. And let's go and see what happens with your business. Give it 1 year. Give it 1 year of dedication, and at that time, do a check and see if this is still something you want to do, but don't quit within the first year, because that is, you're getting in your own way and you're stopping really before you even get that ball rolling. So, okay, guys, I hope that this has helped. If you've ever felt the imposter syndrome, know that you're not alone, but you have to overcome it. All right, let's go.